Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's reeled in. It's ETN. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. He makes the grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
And the Badgers lining up here on 1st and 10. DB's backing off from the line now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Looking to throw again. On the move now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And completion sets up a third down now for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
It's a run. Running back's got it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the Badgers are on the move here.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He hands it off from the gun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's third down and 7. throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last drive stalled and they're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They have some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Pass caught, second down now. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bowen.
Now the pass rush gets home.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Checks this down to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking deep to the right side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, but he paid the price. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Running through the tackle. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Pass complete. It's second down now. They'll give it to the running back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Try and muscle for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes a quick catch. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Second down after that previous play. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout. Cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd and goal for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got a man down the middle. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down. And now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Gets rid of it on the move. He makes the grab. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's ETN. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They look to throw it here on second down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. Little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. No press here. The defense backing away. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force... The coverage. Good heads-up play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Design quarterback run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Only a a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a quick grab. Makes the 1st down, but Hazy Price, big hit there at the end. Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. A deep shot to the right. The downfield pass is caught, but he couldn't get a foot down. Ruled incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The shotgun handoff here. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. The receiver grabs it. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Bowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Going after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And the Badgers moving quickly down the field here.
You call a quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moves all the way to the 38.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. The completion makes it second down.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you? Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character's about and how you're not giving up.
Looking to throw it again. He lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And the Badgers come up to the line in a hurry-up. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Badgers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Leaning on the run game here late. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Ohio State. They are pouring it on now.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into open space. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. And the completion made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's got the first and still going. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Badgers. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. The powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble now. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first. Keep this drive moving.
Swarm, but the pass rush is sacked.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the quarterback dropping back. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Finds room at the 30. Solid gain that moves the ball out to the 32. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down. They're going to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Looking for his big tight end. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
QB keeper all the way. As the first down is still going. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the route is on.
Well, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The pre-snap motion from the offense. The flip it to him on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
It's always a special year, but after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.